Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Tal Muhammad and I am a student at Rehan School from Wakipat. So whereas today I am here with ChatGPT and autonomous explore on upcoming technological advancement and their patterns. So let's go start the ChatGPT. Hi ChatGPT, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How's your morning?
Okay, ChatGPT. Today my topic is explore upcoming technology advancement and their podcast. Are you ready for questions?
Yeah, absolutely. Fire away.
Okay. My first question is how will AI transform the future of work?
Let me see. Well, AI is likely to reshape work, sort of like the internet or electricity did. Automating routine tasks, obviously, but also creating new jobs and whole industries. Skills like critical thinking, creativity, and an ethical judgment are likely to become more valuable. It's less about AI versus humans, more humans working with AI.
Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is what are the biggest ethical challenge of AI?
Let me see. A few of the big ones: bias and fairness, privacy, transparency, accountability, and potential job displacement. Making sure AI systems are safe and that their use is responsible. That's the main goal, really.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT. So my next question is, can AI replace human creativity? Please give me a long answer.
Sure, it's an excellent question. And the short answer is AI can enhance human creativity, but can't fully replace it. AI is very good at generating ideas quickly. Think writing drafts, composing music, generating code, that sort of thing. But human creativity is driven by our emotions, our lived experiences, cultural nuance, and a sense of meaning that AI doesn't really have. So instead of replacement, it's more about collaboration. Like, imagine a designer using AI to brainstorm visual concepts, but then adding their human touch, emotion, and storytelling. AI can mimic styles, but unexpected leaps, that kind of original vision, that's still distinctly human. For now, at least.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is, how will generated AI change education? Please give me long answer.
Hmm. There's quite a few different angles on this. Generative AI could make learning more personal, more tailored, with lessons adapting to each student, helping with practice and giving instant feedback. It can also ease teacher workloads, like drafting lesson plans or creating activities, so educators can focus on mentoring and critical thinking. But the challenges include making sure students still develop original thinking and don't over rely on AI, and to be wary of misinformation. There's also the question of equity, like making sure all students benefit, not just those with the best resources. I'd say the role of teachers isn't going away. If anything, it's evolving, guiding students to navigate those tools wisely. So we need to be smarter than the AI.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is, what industries will benefit most from AI?
One sec. Lots are already benefiting. Healthcare's a big one. AI helps with diagnostics, drug discovery, remote monitoring. Manufacturing uses AI for quality control and predictive maintenance. Finance uses it for fraud detection and faster decision making. Education, like we said, for personalized learning and helping with admin. Also, transportation, retail, agriculture, cybersecurity, pretty much every field, really. But the biggest impact will be where AI works alongside people, not instead of them. The sweet spot is combining human expertise with AI efficiency. That's where the real magic happens.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is, what are the risks of automation AI system?
Okay, that's an important one. Risks include wrong decisions from bad data, lack of transparency, bias, accountability gaps, cybersecurity threats, job displacement, misuse like deepfakes, and unexpected behaviors, especially in high stakes areas. So, strong safeguards, testing, and human oversight are essential. Basically, the goal is responsible design that keeps AI aligned with human values rather than replacing human judgment.
Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is, will AI in series of reduce unemployment?
Sorry, I'm not quite sure what you mean. I think you meant, will AI increase serious environmental problems? On the flip side, AI can help optimize energy use, improve renewable systems, monitor forests, reduce waste. But training large AI models uses a lot of compute power. So the overall impact really depends on how it's built and powered. Used responsibly, AI could help solve environmental problems rather than add to them.
Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is, what role will AI play in science discovers?
Let me see. Huge. AI can speed up drug discovery, analyze massive data sets in fields like biology, astronomy, and climate science. It helps generate hypotheses and spot patterns humans might miss. Still, experiments and human verification remain essential. So it's a very powerful partner, but not the final judge.
Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is, how will robotics reshape mankind?
Hmm. I think you mean, how will robotics reshape mankind or human society? Well, lots of ways. In manufacturing, healthcare, agriculture, even at home with assistive robots. Could take over repetitive or dangerous tasks. Ideally, robots boost productivity and safety, while humans focus on creativity and decision making. The trick will be managing job shifts with retraining and ensuring ethical use. So, together, robots and people could complement each other rather than compete.
Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is, can robots replace health care workers?
Let me think. Not really. Robots can help with surgery, logistics, repetitive tasks, but they won't replace the human side of care. Things like patient communication, empathy, complex judgment, those still need people. More like collaboration than replacement.
Okay, okay. So my next question is, how will automation affect small businesses?
Let me see. Automation can boost efficiency, reduce costs, and improve customer service. But it can need investment upfront and training too. The trick is using automation to support people, not replace them. So staff can hopefully spend more time on the creative work, solving customer problems, building relationships. Yeah. Small businesses that adopt automation thoughtfully could become more competitive and efficient.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. So my next question is, how will robots improve distress response?
Uh-huh. Just checking. Do you mean how will robots improve disaster response? That's a great question. They can enter dangerous zones, find survivors, assess damage, and deliver supplies. Think earthquakes, fires, floods, anything where it's too risky for humans. And they can't replace rescue teams. Human judgment is still crucial. So robots plus people can save more lives and make response faster and safer.
Okay, okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. So my next question is, can robots and chance already cares?
Let me see. Yes, but not replace caregivers. They can help with daily tasks, medication reminders, mobility, health monitoring, even offering some social interaction, but not the human touch. Caregivers and emotional support are still irreplaceable. So, best case, robots support caregivers, not replace them.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. So my next question is, how will collaboration robots change a workplace?
One sec. Excellent question. Cbots work alongside humans, safely boosting productivity and safety. They can handle repetitive tasks, leaving humans to focus on problem solving and decision making. Challenges include job displacement concerns and the need for training. But cobots can create safer, more efficient workplaces if implemented well, and the best outcome being partnership, not replacement.
Okay. Okay, JGPT, nice answer. So my next question is, what are the limitations of robotics today?
Hmm. Current limits? I guess you mean what are today's limitations of robotics? Well, limited adaptability, not much human like reasoning, dexterity gaps, high costs, energy limits, cybersecurity risks, and they can't replicate empathy or complex judgment. The future is humans and robots working together, I would say.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. So my next question is, what is quantum compression and why is it important?
Let me see. Sure. I think you mean what is quantum computing and why is it important? Quantum computing uses quantum bits or qubits instead of regular bits, so they can potentially solve certain complex problems much faster than classical computers. We may see breakthroughs in drug discovery, material science, finance, logistics, AI, and cybersecurity, but it's early days. Current machines are limited and very error prone. They're not going to replace classical computers, nor like work alongside them in the future.
O- okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is how will quantum computers impact careless sensors?
One second. That's an excellent question. I assume you mean how will quantum computers impact current technology? Quantum computing could revolutionize cybersecurity, medicine, AI, materials science, finance, logistics, even climate modeling. But it's still emerging and not for everyday tasks. The big shift will be specialized alongside classical computing, not replacing it.
Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is can which entities will benefit most from quantum compensation?
One sec. Excellent question. I assume you meant which industries benefit most. Likely healthcare and drug discovery, materials and manufacturing, finance, logistics, AI, energy, cybersecurity, and climate science. Though quantum won't replace classical computers, it could unlock breakthroughs beyond current reach.
Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is what challenges remain in building predictive question computers?
Let me see. Great question. Building practical quantum computers is hard. Qubits are fragile. Error correction is tricky. Scaling them up's expensive. They need extreme cold conditions. Plus, software and algorithms are still maturing. Cybersecurity implications are big too. And there's the challenge of proving clear advantages for practical use. So the potential is massive, but it's still a work in progress.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is how will quantum technology affect final services?
Sure. I assume you mean how will quantum technology affect financial services? Quantum tech could reshape portfolio optimization, risk analysis, fraud detection, and algorithmic trading. But it's early days and won't replace standard computers. Cybersecurity will shift towards quantum resistant encryption. Most regular banking stays the same for now. So quantum computers will complement rather than replace current systems.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT. Nice answer. So my next question is could quantum computers solve clients' claimants or problems?
Sure, that's a great question. Quantum computers could help with climate modeling, designing better solar cells, developing cleaner energy storage, and finding new carbon capture materials. But it's not a magic fix. Quantum tech alone can't stop climate change. It's more of a supporting tool alongside policy, renewable energy, and global cooperation.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. So my next question is, what are the risks of continuous pharmacy?
Checking. I think he meant risks of quantum computing. Big ones include cybersecurity threats, unequal access, potential misuse, high costs, and the need for new regulations. Also, they're not suited for everyday tasks, so classical computers will still handle most of our daily computing needs.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. So my next question is, well, how will continuous competency influence AI?
One sec. I think you mean how will quantum computing and AI are more likely to be friends than rivals. Quantum can speed up certain calculations, which could make AI faster and more efficient at huge data crunching tasks. For example, in healthcare, that could mean quicker drug discovery, more accurate analysis of genetic data, personalized medicine. In finance, AI already helps with fraud detection and market analysis, and quantum might boost certain risk analysis and optimization tasks. So the thing is, market behavior is still basically too complex for computers to magically predict. In climate science, AI can analyze data. Quantum computers could improve simulations, but the tech's not there yet. So quantum enhanced AI is still mostly experimental, and most AI will run on classical computers for the foreseeable future. So quantum computing and AI aren't really competitors. They're more like teammates that might unlock new breakthroughs together in medicine or science or who knows what.
Okay, ChatGPT, nice answer. So my next question is, what skills
Sure.
are needed for creators and continuous technology?
One sec. That's an excellent question. I think you mean what skills are needed for careers in quantum technology. Well, quantum tech's one of the fastest growing frontiers in science and engineering. And as quantum computing, communication, and sensing continue to develop, there'll be a growing need for people who combine scientific knowledge, a technical expertise, and problem solving skills. So, the most fundamental skill is a strong grasp of maths, linear algebra, probability, calculus, complex numbers, that kind of thing. So that's the foundation of understanding quantum theory. Next, physics, especially quantum mechanics, superposition, entanglement, wave functions, the principles behind qubits. Then, computer science, knowing algorithms, data structures, programming basics. Python is especially useful. And learning quantum programming frameworks like Qiskit or Q Sharp. Engineering skills are also highly sought after. Electrical, mechanical, materials, or systems engineering, because building quantum hardware needs practical design and materials know how. Data analysis and AI expertise are super relevant too, especially work that combines AI with quantum methods. And beyond the technical areas, you'll need research skills like running experiments, analyzing results, solving new problems, plus soft skills like teamwork and communication, because quantum projects usually bring together physicists, software developers, engineers, and business people. So being able to explain complex ideas clearly is super valuable. And let's not forget cybersecurity, as quantum safe encryption will be critical in the future. And finally, a mindset for continuous learning. This field's evolving super fast. So today's tools and best practices, well, might be outdated in a couple of years. So if you're curious, adaptable, and keep learning, you'll be right
Okay,
at the
ChatGPT,
cutting
Allah
edge
Hafiz.
of.
So viewers, this was a new ChatGPT. So thank you and Allah Hafiz. Pakistan Zindabad. Rehan School Zindabad. Allah Hafiz.